This year was surely a year for movies. Inside Out 2 became the highest grossing animated film of all time, Deadpool and Wolverine became the highest grossing R-rated Disney film and happens to hold the title for the most viewed trailer of all time. Pretty sure Joker Folie à Deux was the biggest box office bomb of the year. Theaters could be doing much better. Box office revenue is still below pre-pandemic levels, but apparently people still want to go see animated films and sequels this year. I definitely wanted to get in the theater more, but I forgot a lot of things were coming out. A lot of films slipped under my radar, and I've been playing catch-up all year. In the past couple weeks, I've seen The Wild Robot, Transformers 1, and Longlegs. Thankfully, I'm a fan of all three, and I wish I saw all of them in theaters. Sequel-wise, I did miss out on quite a few things. I didn't see Joker 2, or Smile 2, or Gladiator 2. I did see Inside Out 2, but not Nosferatu 2. Inside Out 2 was actually a really solid sequel to a movie that I don't care that much about. I'm not hating on Inside Out, I just didn't really love it when I saw it as a kid. I think my parents got divorced when it came out or something, I don't know. Considering Pixar's recent track record of mediocre films and sequels, this was a breath of fresh air. The film succeeded at doing what the first one did while doing something else altogether. Good job, movie. Other animated movies I saw and really enjoyed this year were Piece by Piece and Watchmen Part 1 and 2. Piece by Piece got a dedicated video, so it's no secret that I really enjoyed that movie, and the Watchmen films were also fantastic. I'd love to do a video on those movies at some point in the future. I'm currently reading the Watchmen graphic novel so I can compare the two. The 2024 version consists of a wonderfully solid pair of films retelling the story of Watchmen in a new animated format. Aside from animated films, I got to see Mad Max Furiosa, Alien Romulus, and The Fall Guy in theaters when they came out. Furiosa had one of the emptiest opening weekends I've ever been to, and it's one of my favorite movies this year, which I found out is an unpopular opinion apparently, because a lot of people hate this movie. I saw people complaining that there's way too much CGI, but if you look at any behind the scenes video, you can clearly see how much of this film was done practically. I haven't heard any genuine constructive criticism about the film that wasn't just about the CGI or people bitching that Max wasn't the main character. Alien was also one of my favorites this year. I'm so glad I got to see that movie opening weekend. Definitely got me more interested in Alien again, and it made me want to go back and rewatch all the old movies. The Fall Guy was a wasted time though. Sometimes you just get locked into date night movies, man. I don't think this movie's that terrible, I just think it's painfully mediocre. Let's just say this. If you liked Red One, you'd probably like The Fall Guy. You guys were really mad at me for being mean to Venom 3, and I just wasn't aware how many people actually enjoyed that film. While I do think I was a little harsh, I don't take back what I said, and I feel exactly how I said I do. I don't know why you guys are so shocked. The Venom movies were never that good. In fact, the Sony Villainverse is so bad that they're now starting it over instead of ending it altogether. Do you think I want Venom to be bad? Y'all over here talk about I don't like Venom and that's why I don't like this movie? I love Venom, dog. I just don't like this movie. Before I wrap this video up, I figured I should talk about some things I missed out on. I'm way more interested in seeing Better Man after really enjoying Piece by Piece. I have more fun looking at Legos and monkeys. Get off my ass. A Quiet Place Day 1 also looked fantastic, and as a fan of those first two movies, it's honestly really stupid I haven't seen it yet. Heretic looked creepy, I just never got around to it. I was never gonna go see Trapped. Probably never gonna watch Kung Fu Panda 4, and I need to rewatch the new Planet of the Apes because I accidentally fell asleep halfway through, and I don't know how I managed to do that. I think that's most of the movies I wanted to see and or talk about. I hope you all had a pretty good year, and I genuinely hope that we all have a good next one. Have a happy new year, everyone.